Hi friends, welcome to Malaology. This is Teresa. Just want to talk to you about obsidian today. When I first started making malas, I did not think that I would resonate with obsidian. It's usually black. It resonates with the root chakra. It just feels like a low vibration type of energy, and I just was like, ugh, that's not me. I'm high vibe, and I like colors. No. Once I started working with obsidian, I understood what it could do for me. In fact, I had a Kundalini awakening shortly after I started working with obsidian. It absolutely is powerfully clearing, powerfully, forcefully shielding and protecting and energizing. It's a very personal stone. So the obsidian that you work with will become a personal stone for you. It'll become a friend. It gets to know you. It absorbs your energy, and it helps you to work through whatever it is that you're working through. So obsidian is a volcanic glass. It's not a crystal at all. So it's much, much lighter than other crystals. The crystal matrix that creates most crystals is a very dense type of material, whereas obsidian, this is a raw piece of obsidian, is created in a volcanic eruption. And it happens really fast, not over millions of years like crystals are formed, but quick. And that is the energy of obsidian. It's fast and fiery, and it's full of spirit. It's like the suit of wands in the tarot card. Just, you can't stop it. It's dragon fire, dragon energy, for sure. It is much more lightweight, like I said before, but also if you hold obsidian up to the sun or to a window or to some source of light, you'll often be able to see through it. Not always, but usually there will be pockets that you can see through because it is a glass. There are many, many kinds of obsidian. There's mahogany obsidian, snowflake obsidian, rainbow obsidian, ice obsidian. I'm talking about black obsidian today. It's just the most, it's the kind I work with most often, but I think it's the most common that you'll find as well. All right. So I mentioned that it resonates with the root chakra, and it is highly, highly shielding. But what it shields you from is what is hidden. It helps you to find protection, to find solutions, or to find shielding from anything that you're not aware of. So if it's psychic attacks, if it's hidden enemies, if it's things that you're blind to for whatever reason, whatever it is, it helps keep you, it keeps you from being blindsided, it keeps you from being blinded. And interestingly, obsidian historically has been used as a scrying crystal. So you would take a crystal ball like this or an obsidian ball like this, and you could just gaze into it and let your eyesight just kind of relax. And don't look for anything in particular. And the images will come to you. Symbolism will come to you. Visions will come to you. Shadows will come to you. Things from your hidden subconscious, your depths, your shadow will make themselves known. And that's why obsidian is great, in my opinion, and in my experience, for shadow work. Now we'll talk about shadow work more often. Well, at least once more. I'll do a video on it later on. But this is my shadow work altar. And I always keep a piece of obsidian on here. And what I use obsidian for in this practice is when I find something that is harmful to me, or I find something that I've been hanging on to from childhood, old traumas, old wounds, old pains, fears, whatever it is that's been with me for a long time, I cut it away with obsidian. One thing that you'll always find with obsidian, and you'll will differentiate obsidian from, say, black onyx or other black stones is there will be a curved surface on one or more sides. Okay, and that's how you'll know it's real obsidian that was created in a volcanic blast. While it's always good for scrying, it's also good for cutting away those old attachments, those old traumas and injuries and energies that no longer serve you. When you are ready to let those old attachments go, sit with them, recognize what they did, how they served you, how they served your highest good. With gratitude, understand that they were there to serve you and that now you're ready to let them go. They no longer serve you. And just cut them away. Cut them away. Let them go. Wherever you see them, just cut the cord, cut the connection, and find afterwards that you feel much clearer, much lighter, like obsidian. It's a great vision quest stone. And this is my vision quest mala. And it's made mostly of obsidian because this helps you to fearlessly go into the scary places. So vision quests can take on many forms. You can take an ayahuasca journey. You can take plant medicine of any form, DMT, whatever, out-of-body meditation. Any time that you leave this reality and you want to go deeper to find inner truths, this is a vision quest, and this is the stone that will aid you in doing that. So, black onyx, it's really a beautiful energy for giving you force, athletic strength, victorious might, whereas obsidian helps you to find the dark shadows, the dark corners, and fearlessly go there and come back a changed person, simply put. So it helps you to go deep. Now it is part of a set. I covered that with my selenite video also. I have my black obsidian bracelet and a selenite bracelet. So I made these. I think you could easily make them as well. It's a great pair to have, selenite with your obsidian. The reason I mention this is obsidian holds energy. So if you are using it for shadow work or healing or vision questing or protection, whatever it is, it's going to absorb fear, absorb trauma, absorb negative energy, and help to take it away from you. When you use it to cut those cords and cut those old traumas, it's absorbing them as well. It can do that quite easily and quite beautifully, no problem. But you do have to clear it on occasion. And the more trauma that you're absorbing or the more shadow work that you're doing, the more active you are with your beads, the more you're going to want to clear it. So the easiest way to do that is to keep it paired with selenite, with a selenite stick. That's a great way to do it. Keep it in a pouch with a selenite stick. I always send a selenite stick with all my malas for that very reason. It will help to absorb that energy away from the beads. Just grab it and transmute it into elemental earth energy that it can send back to the earth to become something else millions of years from now. But keep your beads cleared. The best way to cleanse your beads, though, the best way to cleanse obsidian is with fire energy. So you can pass it over a candle flame, smudge it with smoke, put it in a bright, bright sunlight. Let fire energy clean your obsidian beads. That's the best way to keep them clear. And again, this is dragon energy. So know what you're working with obsidian. Get familiar with your dragon. You probably have a dragon or dragons. So just find your dragon. Let obsidian help you to recognize the dragon within. let obsidian help you to recognize the fire within. Let that energy come out. Obsidian will help. It gives you the will and the force and the spirit to make things happen in your life, to make your dreams come true, to manifest. So obsidian is one of the main ingredients to mind magic. I'll talk more about that in another video. So please let me know what you do with your obsidian, how obsidian works for you, if you have any other questions. Mala blessings, love and light.